What's up, guys? This is Daniel, and welcome to episode 4 of this Watford series. Got some pretty exciting stuff for you guys in this episode, and this is day 2 of my daily upload streak to kind of make up for some lost time. I wanted to be farther in this series than I already have been, so I'm going to be doing daily uploads, as I said last episode. Now, some of you guys were saying on my Twitter that that episode did not reach your sub boxes. So if you guys didn't see that, you can catch the link in the upper left-hand corner. I always put the links to the previous episodes and next episodes if they are out in the upper left-hand corner. But guys, we left off last episode with kind of the contract that I offered Imo Ezekiel. He declined my first contract, and now we're going to see what he says to my second contract offer for him. I upped his wage per week by £1,000, and he comes back and says trade offer declined. So this kind of puts me in a tough situation because I really want this guy. He's 18 years old. I mean, he's most likely has a pretty darn high potential, and no, I don't. He says, the conditions. I love living where I am, and I don't want to relocate. So he said, once again, he can be persuaded by money. I'm gonna stall this right now and kind of move on to maybe look at some other players, and if those don't work out, I might go back to that offer. But guys, just some news in from the waiver wire here. Spurs confirm Benzema talks. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys kind of these little clips throughout, just so you guys can kind of keep up to date with what's in the league. If you guys don't like that, just let me know in the comment sections. I can definitely change that. Also, Juventus keen on signing Manuel Neuer, and that would be a huge signing, as he's definitely a staple to Bayern Munich. So now if you take a look on the right side of the screen, here are the top deals in the past couple weeks. Tevez has gone to Inter Milan. Christian Eriksen has gone from Ajax to Wolfsburg, and Mangala from FC Porto to Bayern Munich. As you guys can rewind and see some of those top deals from the transfer wire during this summer transfer season. But guys, let's enter my third and final friendly match. It's against Werder Bremen, and we are going to start off the action in the 13th minute with a through ball to Vidra. Now, a lot of you are saying Vidra. I've been told multiple times that it's Vidra, actually, so I'm going to keep pronouncing it that unless I get a concrete answer. But you see there, Hogg with a nice, receives that through ball from Vidra. Can't put the ball away, though. But in the 18th minute, I get a second chance with Vidra, and he's actually been pretty clinical with his finishes, and he shows me that he is definitely a striker to be reckoned with at only 20 years of age. He is shaping up to be a staple for my squad, as he puts that breakaway away, and I definitely need that. I need all the chances that I can get. But Werder Bremen comes right back. Elharo Elia receives a through ball, recently acquired from Juventus, and he just completely jukes out Almunia, as you see this replay, sidestepping with the ball and putting that one in the back of the net, equalizing the match at 1-1. You see here another through ball, tries to fake out Almunia, but he gets the better of that player that time, keeping it a 1-1 match. Now later on in the game, I'll be doing this a lot, especially if I don't find a replacement center mid. I'm gonna sub out Eustace since he's getting kind of old, bring in McGinn and Prince Boateng. And right here, Boateng and McGinn link up, a nice little through ball to Vidra, and he skies it over the bar. What a sweet lob through pass, but he can't capitalize on that one. In the 84th minute, I get my last chance with the McGinn. He tries to finesse this, and the ball goes just wide. That match ends up as a 1-1 draw. So honestly, Werder Bremen is a really good club, and I'm excited with the draw to that. But before we get into the league match, which will be my first actual real match as the manager for Watford, we are going to search for some new transfers. Now, what I'm looking for is a goalkeeper, possibly a center back, both of these young with high potential, and I'll be looking for these, as you guys will see. But my first player that I want to take a look at, as you guys know from last episode, and I've got this suggestion so many times, I have a man crush on him, as I stated in last episode, Raheem Sterling. And this guy's only 17 years old. Most of you know who he is. Right winger for Liverpool, actually left winger, excuse me, but he can play on the right wing. Searching here, he's 1.5 million pounds, 4,000 pounds a week wage. As you see there, some of his top stats: acceleration, sprint speed, and balance, as he is a quick little guy, standing at only 5'6" or 5'7", I believe. But I'm going to go ahead and put in a loan offer with a future fee to buy. Now, this will definitely be worth it if I can get this from Liverpool, as he will progress through the whole season, as I'm sure he has a very high potential, and he will be definitely worth more than his value currently at the end of the season when I can purchase him. So we kind of move on here, advance through, and Liverpool come back with their answer for the loan offer. Our management team is reviewing your offer to take Raheem Sterling on loan with the option to buy him at the end of the season. They feel that the involved fee is fair, but they are not decisive on whether to let him go, which, as Brendan Rodgers and the management team for Liverpool, I really wouldn't either. I advance a couple days, they come right back, a loan to buy decision, and after further review, we have decided that we will allow Raheem Sterling to join your club on loan, with the option to purchase him as £1.5 million at the end of the year. And guys, my heart was beating because I was hoping that I can get him on loan. Guys, this is an amazing acquisition for me, and I'm excited to use him on the right wing. I'm probably going to play Sean Murray on the left wing, sub out Mujangi Bia, and kind of rotate those guys at the left mid, left wing, right wing position. But guys, I go ahead and I kind of look for a cheap goalie, and I find this guy, Alessio Cragno, from Brescia, and I believe the Serie B, if I'm correct. Anyways, I approached to buy him as, I'm probably going to be using Almunia, but this guy is not very expensive. He is already 60 overall at 18 years of age. I put in Jonathan Bond, not James Bond, to add a player and a transfer fee of £340,000 to see if I can kind of acquire a backup goalkeeper. And with Almunia most likely retiring at the end of the season, I do want to have a backup, and I wouldn't mind having a young keeper that I could progress as we move through this year and then utilize him next year. I also look up Nathan Ake from Chelsea. You guys might know who he is, 17 years of age. I do need a center back, and once again with a lot of potential. He already has very good acceleration, agility, and strength stats, so I'm going to put in an offer for Nathan Ake to see what Chelsea will say about that. Kind of just trying to buffer up my squad with young players that have high potentials, because if worse comes to worse, they get bumped up a few overall stats for the maybe a year that I have them, and they go up in a little bit of worth, and I can make a profit off of them. But if best comes to best, they decide to really progress, hopefully up 5-6 overall points, and I can utilize them in my team for the future. So I put in an offer of $275,000 just to see if I can maybe get Chelsea's attention. Now, obviously, some of these players might go for a little bit more than that. I decided to put some players up on the transfer list. Dickinson, not really going to utilize him that much with Cassetti and Doyley. I can switch them out at the left back, right back position, also with Hodgson. I decided to put Mark Yates as he's a right winger, and with the new acquisition of Raheem Sterling, Mujangi Bia, and Sean Murray, I can rotate those guys pretty efficiently, and I'm not really going to use him, and I could use some extra transfer funds. But anyways, guys, if you have any transfer suggestions, I've said this last episode too, but if you guys have been playing in manager mode, you really like a player, let me know who he is. I will definitely take a look at him. I read every comment. I've been trying to respond to a lot, but I haven't really had enough time to do so. But guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. I would really appreciate that. And I appreciate all you guys' support. So close to 20,000 subs. It's really exciting for me. A huge milestone. But guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow in episode 5. Peace.